All right, yo, what is up, guys? It's Logic Looks, and today we got an absolute banger for you guys, man. In today's video, we are bringing back a series that has been long awaited and long overdue to be back on the channel. We are bringing back messing with Lockercode scammers. Now, if you guys don't know how this works, we basically go on Instagram, Twitter, or just any social media in general, and we kind of mess around with these scammers. Obviously, remember, at the end of the day, there is no place to get locker codes apart from 2K. So 2K is the only way you're gonna get a locker code. If 2K tweets it out, then it's obviously official. Nobody can sell you a locker code, so do not fall for it. Obviously, the reason we do these videos is so you guys, kind of understand that these guys are all scammers. None of them are real. I promise you, none of them can sell you a Opal LeBron code or nothing like that. But in today's video, we got a very funny one, bro. We got a scammer that basically continued to lie and lie and lie, and he would just not give up the fact that he was literally trying to get my MT for no reason whatsoever, just trying to, scam away my MT for no reason. So I'm excited to just get into the video. Listen, bro, it's too much talking already. Let's just get into it. Leave a like if you guys are excited. Listen, bro, 300 likes on this video, and I got another episode of this series coming out for you guys as soon as we hit those 300 likes, so you guys can determine when you guys want to see the next episode. Just hit that like button if you haven't already. Also, smack that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. We're gonna get into it though, man. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Let's go. Okay, boys, now I'm not gonna lie, it was very hard to film this video right here. Now, the reason one hasn't already come out is because the scammers have kind of gone down. I don't know if it's because of the series that we had last year, because last year, you guys know we did this series pretty much every 2 weeks, and we got a scammer every 2 weeks. We exposed one at least, maybe sometimes 2 in a week. Now, to be honest, the scammers have kind of gone down, and the reason being is because people don't really play this game as much, and that is kind of obvious at this point. People know that, people don't really play this game as much as they did last year. So the scammers have gone down, but we still found a guy to mess with right here. And to be honest, I'm glad we got him exposed right here, because to be honest, he made a lot of MT off, scamming people. He sent me a picture. He had like 1.2 million MT. That's more MT than I have right now, and I've just been sniping and, trying to work towards this MT. So this guy is a certified scammer, and we're going to get into the messages here. So I'm excited. Once again, this series right here was inspired from MMG. He used to do it back in the day, probably in like 2014, 15, Madden mobile days. You guys should know already. So huge shout out to MMG for, kind of inspiring this series. But we're going to get into it, man. Without further ado, let's just get into the messages. Let me show you guys what this scammer had to say. So, boys, I'm going to just be playing some TTO in the background. You guys are going to see some TTO gameplay in the background while I just go through these messages. Now, to be honest, it all started when I decided to hop back on the burner. Now, this right here is our burner IG account. This is what we use to kind of mess with the scammers. And as you guys can see, we got, a nice little profile picture of DeMar and Kyle Lowry in the top left corner. We got 2K20 is the best my team in the bio. That was from last year. Didn't change it yet. And we got a picture of Flight as our only post, just so, people are like, okay, he has one post, maybe he's a real person, just so they don't, I guess get turned away from, me just having a brand new account. And it has some followers that you guys, I guess, decided to follow this account for no reason. But listen, we're gonna get into the messages. We hopped on the burner and I messaged this guy. Now I'm gonna throw up his account on the screen if I have it. I hope I do. I think I got a screenshot. I'm gonna throw it up. Basically, he was advertising locker codes for free Opals. He had like an Opal Luka, an Opal KD picture, I think Opal T-Max, stuff like that. He just had a bunch of Opal locker codes that he was apparently selling for MT. Now, right away, none of these guys are legit. If you guys ever bump into somebody like this on Instagram or Twitter, none of them are legit. There's not a single guy out here that can make a locker code and give it to you personally. It does not exist. There's no possible way, so do not fall for this, please. They're just trying to get your hard-earned MT off you for no reason. So definitely stay away from these guys right here. If you ever see somebody message you and says, yo, you want a locker code, give me like 50k MT, just block them, bro. Hit them with that block and just get away from them as far as possible, as you possibly can, But anyways, bro, we're gonna get into these messages. So I DM'd this guy and I said, hey, can I buy a code, ? He kind of put the, thinking face. He said, okay, Xbox or PS. So right away, he's like, okay, I guess you could buy a code. He's trying to act as if it's, something limited, I guess you could say. That's the, vibe I got from it. I don't know what he was trying to do, but he said, okay, I guess, I was like, all right, I'm on PS. He asked if I was on Xbox or PS. I looked at his bio, it said PlayStation. So I just said, I'm on PS. How does it work, ? Then he took like 20 minutes to respond, so I put another ? He said, I'll put up a card on the auction house, and when you buy it, I will send you the code. So that right there is 1000% a red flag. Nobody is going to give you a code this guy, if he was being legit, could have just made 1,000 codes for KD on his own account and just sold the KD for MT. But apparently he's trying to, you know, hustle people for like 50,000 MT. So I said, okay, perfect. Can I only use the code one time? So I was just asking him some random questions just to see how he would respond, if he was actually, you know, I guess thinking through it, or if he was just saying some random crazy stuff. He said, yeah, but you could buy multiple codes. I said, okay, can I get 2 Opal Kevin Durant codes, 1 to keep and 1 to sell? And I said I could sell the cards, right? Question mark. Usually when you get a card out of a locker code, you're not going to be able to sell it. And I was also asking this to be like, yo, can I sell the code? Because if I can sell it, why don't you just type in the code on your own account and sell it yourself? He came back and said, yeah, you can. So apparently I could sell them. And each code is 15,000 MT. Now this right here makes no sense to me, bro. Why are you selling the code for 15,000, but KD goes for like 700K when you could just type the code in on your own account and sell the KD for 700K? Something is obviously off. Now, obviously, if you guys don't know, this guy is literally a scammer. So, I mean, obviously something was going to be off from the start. But, I mean, that right there just shows you guys that these guys are literally doing it for 15,000 MT. That is sad. That is literally sad, bro. I can make 15K on the 500 filter in like 10 minutes, or I can play some TTO, just do something to make that 15K pretty easily. I don't know why these guys are scamming for 15,000, but hey, you know what? It is what it is. I said, okay, perfect. I'll do 2 Opal Kevin Durant codes and 1 Opal Fred. Then again, he kind of left me on red for like 20 minutes, so I just said question mark again. He said, okay. So do you have 45K MT right now? Because each code is 15K, and I wanted 3 codes. I said, yes, I do. I'm ready. He said, perfect. I said, okay, so what do I buy? And then basically he said, I'll put up a card on the auction house, and when you have bought it, I will send the code. He literally just copy and pasted that again. Like, this guy wasn't even thinking. He was literally just copy and pasting things. He said, good, question mark. I said, okay, sounds good. You are legit, right? So I wanted to see and test him. You know, I said, are you legit? Like, was he going to admit to being legit or not? And this guy ended up, you know what I'm saying? He said 100% legit. I said, because some people have been legit, and one guy I got a code from wasn't. So I was kind of trying to act oblivious, like I've been scammed before. And I said, do you work for 2K so you get codes, question mark? He said, no need to worry. He said, on God, I'm legit. Now that right there, I don't know how to feel about it, bro. That right there is kind of, you know what I'm saying, a little bit sketchy, because I mean, he's literally a scammer and he's saying that. So you guys will see what happens with that later in the episode. But this is what he says next right here. And this kind of just like, bro, this kind of sent me, because I was dying when I read this message. He said, I have a Python generator that can bypass and encrypt the 2K firewall system without them knowing. After that, I render the codes and players, put the players in the code, then prices it, and then sell it. Does that make any sense to any of you guys, bro? I know to some of you guys, you know, if you guys don't really know much about, you know, I guess you could say locker codes, it might sound legit, because a little bit of it, you know, he did put some terminology in there that, you know, some of us might not understand. But this guy is a complete cap artist, bro. He got Hall of Fame cap artist and Hall of Fame cap. I don't understand how people fall for this, bro. He literally said he has a Python generator that can bypass and encrypt the 2K firewall system. Why would you encrypt the firewall system? I don't understand what this guy's talking about. Obviously, he's capping, because I mean, it's impossible to get codes for yourself. I said, okay, I believe you, bro. I trust you. I'm ready. Send what cards I should buy. He basically told me he's loading into my team, and he sent me a picture. Now this right here is the interesting part. He sent me a picture of what card to buy, and it was like some bronze card for 45K. But if you guys look at his MT, this guy has 1 million MT already. Like I said, pretty much 1.1 million MT. So this guy has been scamming a lot. And if you actually do the math really quickly, if you take 1.1 million MT and you divide it by 15,000, which is, you know, the base amount that he gets per, you know, I guess scam, or per code he sells, you know, fake code he sells, that's 73 people that this man has scammed to get that MT. Like, bro, are we being serious? Who is falling for this, bro? Do not fall for this, please. This shit hurts my heart, because, bro, there's no way none of these guys are legit. Trust me, I've been through it, bro. Everybody knows none of these guys are legit. But you know what? He told me, let me know when it's bought. I said, okay, I just made some crazy stuff up. I was watching the Raptors game. I was not about to leave. It was a close game against the Sixers. I said, okay, I just need to wash my dishes real quick. I don't want to get in trouble. Then I made up a backstory, of course. I said, I should be done in 15 to 20 minutes max, and then I can buy. That's good, right? He put a bunch of laughing emojis, and he said, sounds good. Obviously, you know, making up the backstory kind of, you know, I don't know. I just decided it would be funny to do it, bro. I don't know. I said, okay, perfect. Sorry about that. I left him too late. I was supposed to be done by 6. I'm in trouble now. So I pretended to be in trouble. I don't know why. I have no idea what I was thinking when I said that. He put a bunch of, you know, laughing emotes again. I said, I'll text you when I'm done. And then I texted him. I said, okay, I'm ready, bro. This is done and clean. which means I was ready for the code. So boys, this right here is where it gets funny. He said, perfect, can you find the card? So this was right after I told him I was ready. I said, oh, looking now, hold up. Okay, I see it. And I said it one more time. I just wanted to give him one more chance to say it wasn't legit. He said, you promise this is legit? Or I said, you promise this is legit, right? Question mark. He said, 100% on God. And I'm like, there's no way. But I said, on God? Question mark. He said, on God. I said, do you believe in God? Question mark. He said, yeah. I said, my guy, why are you lying on God, bro? Obviously, this guy is lying for no reason whatsoever, bro. I have no idea what this guy is doing. Why is he so down bad for 45,000 MT, bro? I don't understand, boys. Can somebody please explain to me? I said, there's no way to get Opal codes, Brody. He says he literally copy and pasted the whole message like of Python generator, blah, blah, blah. 2K encrypts the firewall system, some BS like that, bro. Literally, I said, bro, please stop. If you could generate your own codes and sell the players for MT, why would you not do it? I said, why lie? He said, I don't know, I'm not. So he kept denying it. He's like, nah, I'm not a scammer. He kept denying it. I said, man, please stop. I know you a scammer, but please stop scamming. You taking people's MT, hard-earned MT. Then he came back and said, well, I'm not. I said, bro, stop, please. Send me a video of you saying, on God, I'm not scamming, and I'll believe you and give you 100 KMT. So I was just trying to bait him to kind of, you know, I guess, you know, get it for the video. Why not? You know what I'm saying? It would have been pretty funny. And he said, I don't have time for that. I said, cause you scamming? He said, no, I am not. I said, don't lie, bro. I know how it works. You can't make codes. Just be a man and admit it. He said, yes, I can, and I do. So he kind of admitted it there. He's like, yes, I can, and I do. I don't know if he admitted to scamming. I'm not even sure what the heck he's talking about, bro. This kid was just an absolute clown. Then I said, yeah, you're a clown. Stop scamming and do something productive, taking little kids MT. Because usually when people fall for this stuff, they really don't know much about the game. It's probably like little kids, because I've fallen for this in the past when I was like 10. And honestly, I can't blame myself because I was literally like 10. Well, I mean, I don't know if I was 10, but I was pretty young anyway. So it is kind of tough when you're younger to, you know, not fall for stuff like this, because it's just so crazy to get an Opal for 15 KMT. You're like, oh my God, I want it so bad. And then boom, you get scammed by scumbags like this. He says, selling legit codes is pretty productive, clown. I said, if only you were doing that. Bro, I've been around 2K for 7 years. Stop lying. Scammers like you been around. Now, basically, this guy really thought he was actually being legit. I don't know if he got it to the point where he like convinces himself every time that he's legit, but I can tell you guys right now, not a single one of these guys are legit. I don't know what is wrong with this kid at all, bro. I have no idea at all. But honestly, one thing I can say is, bro, this kid is an absolute clown. I'm not really sure, you know, what made him scam. But listen, boys, I'm gonna, like I said, I dropped his IG account for you guys. You guys can go do the same thing I did, you know, mess with him a little bit, do what you gotta do. But listen, don't send any hate his way. It is what it is, bro. Listen, just don't fall for this stuff. This is the main purpose of these videos. Do not fall for Lockercode scammers. They are always out to scam you, bro. No, none of them are gonna sell you a free Opal code. I promise you that. And I mean, yeah, bro, just stay safe out here, and honestly, don't fall for stuff like this. So yeah, boys, that's pretty much gonna do it for today's messing with scammers, a Lockercode scammers video, bro. Hopefully you guys did end up enjoying it. To be completely honest, bro, I had fun making these. It is kind of hard to find the scammer, so it takes a little bit of a longer time to, you know, record these videos, but I finally found one, and I had fun making this video because obviously, I mean, bro, it's just fun to mess with some of these dudes because they literally have no idea what they're even talking about half the time. They're just out there to get that MT, and honestly, bro, they are very hungry for no reason. Make sure, though, you guys stay safe. That is the main purpose of these videos. Again, shout out to MMG for kind of inspiring this series because, you know, he used to do it back in Madden Mobile days. And I said, you know what, bro, there's a lot of these Lockercode scammers. Let me do it with them. And to be honest, it's turned out pretty well so far. You guys love the series. I love making them. If you guys want to see more, listen, bro, 300 likes on this video right now, and I got you guys with another episode in 3 days. It's as simple as that, bro. The faster you guys hit 300 likes, the faster I get the next episode out, because I have one more ready to go. So if you guys want to see that, bro, just definitely let me know down below by hitting that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Comment down below what I should do next, what I should say to the scammer. Should I get him in a PlayStation party? Just let me know what I should do next. It should be a lot of fun to do the next one. I'm definitely excited, bro. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I love you guys, man. Stay safe, stay blessed. I'll catch you in the next episode. I love you, man. This was fun to do. I'll see you guys. Peace.
I spit that cash, it's a profit. Bars hitting like a sniper like I'm Logic. They say good looks, but the looks ain't popping. Up, down, that's a fatality. Up, down on your bitch, why you staying mad at me? I'll write another song and it's saying, you got it, G. Don't compare me to Newman, I'm more than a prodigy.